Over the last 2 years, few tech companies have dared to go public.
For a company to go public, they have to have a very good story. And in order to do that, they have to have a good management team in place, a great board, and sometimes a product or an idea that they can sell to potential investors.
Outside of being a disappearing photo app, Snap Inc. doesn't have the same story Google or Twitter had when it went public. It's part of the reason why Snap's valuation at nearly $24 billion is far less than Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba and about a fourth of Facebook's value. But that doesn't matter to investors. With a strong board that includes Sony Entertainment's former CEO Michael Linton and former Cosmopolitan editor Joanne Coles, most of the excitement about the company is focused on its wunderkind CEO.
Doing something truly new and unique in communication, and I think that opportunity is what draws so many great people to work together here.
Evan Spiegel is Snap's core selling point, an unorthodox CEO and product savant who can figure out how to attract and retain young users. One example is his decision to establish the company not in Silicon Valley, but in Venice Beach, Los Angeles, a place that's since become divided about Snap's impact.
Just the rents are like double now, and people can't afford it. The small businesses can't afford it.
I see it as a major a boon for the community. And the company itself, I don't know. It's almost like Venice won the lottery.
The elusive CEO admits his uncommon approach and control of more than 90% of the company is one of the biggest risks to investing in Snap. But those who admire Spiegel's talent at combining a Hollywood approach to content with a keen business sense are snapping it up.
And AP joins me now on the set. AP, looks like the shares are soaring right from the get-go. Why are investors so enthusiastic?
Because people have been looking forward to this for such a long time. It has been a couple of years since a tech company has actually gone public. And as we see there, New York Stock Exchange, more than any other stock exchange in the world, is still, run by people who get excited when a company goes public. There's still a lot of shouting involved, and they haven't had this amount of excitement around a company really since Alibaba went public in 2014. So,
and what's a bit strange is it hasn't made a profit yet, although these days that's not that strange, is it? Because people are looking to the potential. Just remind us about its core business and where it's headed in the future.
Sure. I'd love to show some video about our very own Azar Sukri. He really loves Snapchat. Snapchat allows you to add filters. You can look like someone else in this video that we're looking at. That was used as part of Hillary Clinton's campaign.
Right.
So you look at the screen,
yes,
and you can look like whoever you want. This was a very popular filter in the run-up to the election last year. So I'm sure Azar's going to hate me.
I didn't know there was a filter on. I thought that's how he looked.
Yeah, well,
okay.
we'll see what it looks like.
What are these in your...
So that was the first part of Snap.
Right.
Second part is this camera that they've made, hardware. So the CEO, Evan Spiegel, has said, we're not a social media company, we're a hardware camera company. And this is their first product. We're going to expect more of these kind of things.
These are the pictures you shot where, in New York?
Yes, so this was me trying to figure out how this works. You'll notice it's a big circle, the video that we're looking at. That's because the camera that's stuck here at the top of my sunglasses, or spectacles as it's called, is shot at 133 degrees. I'm sitting in the Emirates Business Lounge at JFK.
Probably don't show off.
But
you may be at an Emirates Business Lounge, but what about Evan Spiegel, much richer? Doesn't need business lounges. Yes. He probably has his own jet. Tell us about the founder and CEO.
So he still maintains. This is one of the big things that investors are actually concerned about. Him and his co-founder, the guy we see here with him who rang the opening bell, they maintain more than 90% of the control of the company, the voting rights, shares, and they're not letting go of this.
So but he has many billions now, many billions of dollars.
Exactly. He's become an overnight multi-billionaire purely by going public, and that's why people eventually list companies.
Are there any dangers out there for Snap? Any other companies that might encroach on their business?
Yes, absolutely. Every other media company out there are trying to essentially get the attention of young people, have a captive audience looking at their content, whatever that is. So, you know, from Facebook and Google all the way to giant media companies who in this day and age are struggling to maintain an audience.
Let me ask you something. This has been such a anticipated IPO that some investors have been rushing for the wrong company. Tell us about that.
Yes, so this often happens. This also happened when Twitter went public, for example. So Snap's Twitter handle, or Snap's the name that it's currently trading as is SNAP, Snap.
Right.
But there's more than one company that has the same name, and so it ends up that people could very easily, and this happened because Snap, the moment markets opened today, they weren't already public. We're looking at their share price today, just that incredible pop.
This is Snap Interactive, so watch out, because that one word makes a huge difference.
Exactly.
The people who bought this share have nothing to do with today's IPO.
Nothing
and I feel
at
very
all.
sorry for them, because, gosh, they're probably small retail investors. AP, thank you so much for your analysis. Appreciate it.